Hey world, it's Tobo. It is November the 19th of 2013, and welcome back to the party. And as is the usual Tuesday way, it's Friendship Cast time, and I would like to present to you bl00dw0lf, also known as bl00dw0lf. It's good to finally have you on the show, man. It's been too long.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's nice to have you actually here finally. I've been meaning to do this for a long time, but I haven't really got the chance. So, suppose I may as well pimp your channel. Do you still stream on occasion? Or,
No, I
no?
cannot stream multiplayer games where I'm at right now.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Is there anything else you'd like to advertise? Twitter, YouTube, anything like that?
No, not really. I've got my YouTube channel, but I haven't really put too much out for it though. I'm working on a few Spy Project projects right now, and they should be out within the week, so get
Oh,
ready
that
for
would be
some.
cool.
They're not exciting projects, they're
This is beside
helpful
the point.
projects, but it should still be cool.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm excited. Today we are going to be casting Drawn Onward versus Crazy Caley. Um, I haven't cast a game with Drawn Onward for a little bit, which is, that's fine. I cast him a lot, so we're gonna get back into the Drawn Onward swing of things, back to watching him play slowly and zoom in on all the drinks. So, I guess without further ado, we may as well get this thing started.
Alright.
Alright, so, I'm pretty sure we're at the right spots, so I am turning on the streams in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Alright.
And we should have had Drawn Onward just start a game of Panopticon as Blue Dress.
Yes.
Perfect. Oh god, pathing happened.
Yeah, yellow bookcase.
That's a good start.
And missed the green Tesla on flirt.
That's... At least he was in a good position for it, though. So he's able to get one off. So, Drawn Onward actually... Wow. Fairly nice bug. He's actually moving at a fairly decent speed now, which is a little bit unusual for Drawn. He has a habit of playing very slow. The bug was quite nice, though. He was able to get away with it without so much as a highlight.
Yeah,
Collision there
Caley's
wasn't too bad either.
gonna get a
Oh,
highlight.
that's gonna be fun. Alright, so Drawn Onward stepping into the statues to get his first pair of inspects. Not gonna be able to get all three because he didn't hit the middle statue. Ooh, briefcase shenaniganry. This should be interesting. He is highlight at this point, keep in mind, so we'll see what comes of this. Then he got stuck on Toby. Oh, man. Drawn is having a rather interesting game this time around. And he doesn't even particularly want to be in this conversation. He's just here. Okay. So,
Gonna finish up inspect.
looks like it. A bit of an interesting path by the ambassador there. Could have been seen as a little bit suspicious, but we shall see. He finish up his inspects without too much trouble. But he's only got 2 missions done with only 1 minute and 45 left to play, so this could be interesting. Second flirt is in. Looks like he's trying to twitch, but it's a bit of an awkward position to be doing twitch flirts in. Took him a while, but he got it. For any of those of you who's wondering what the heck that sound is, bl00dw0lf has a
Oh,
parrot, which is
I
awesome.
yeah, I'm just tuned to ignore it, so you'll have to. If it gets too bad, you'll have to let me know.
It's really cool hearing a parrot in the background. Sure. Never really heard a parrot before. Anyways, again, 3 missions done. About 55 seconds left on the clock, and no time ads coming out of Drawn as of yet, so... what do you think he's going to do about this?
He was considering a pro line, but Caley swiped around.
Yeah.
There's the banana bread.
He really wanted a green test there. I think he kind of wanted to keep moving on it, but wasn't able to get that done. The banana bread does come off, so...
I think if he goes to the statue
go.
for a swap, he's not going to live long.
I don't think so, but it looks like that's what he's going for.
Ooh.
He doesn't really have much choice at this point. Here comes the swap. Crazy Caley's really looking for what that statue is. Oh, wait, is he gonna... No, doesn't quite manage to stick it out for the full 10 seconds. It was close, but it didn't quite happen. So Crazy Caley does manage to pick up the first game. And Drawn...
I don't think he managed to see the statue. I think he just knew that he was there for a while and just shot.
I think he just kind of played it by ear there. But I think you're right, he didn't actually see the statue. He just stood there too long. But yeah, Drawn had a rather interesting game there. Just running out of time again, as is his way. But it's Caley's turn to pick up the spiral. Starts things off with a quick flirt right off the bat. Hits the green on that too, so that was a darn good start. Wow, I was even calling Toby over. We don't know what just happened. Oh, that was a flirt. Okay, that makes more sense. Second twitch gets him his final flirt, and he's able to finish that first mission up with almost no time spent on it. So that's a good start for Crazy Caley here. Looks like he's stepping in for his contact as well. But there are so many people outside of conversation, it doesn't seem like a very good idea right now. And he's actually moving, like sidling over to get behind the pillar.
Oh, I see it.
There's the banana split coming off, right into a time ad too, so that's interesting. Time ad did go off. I was worried he canceled out of it for a moment there, but no trouble with that. So about 1 minute and 20 left to play, and 3 minutes and 20 left to play, and 2 missions done already. A little bit of odd pathing coming out of the conversation, but it wasn't noticed as he picks up a red book and immediately steps out with it, once again landing behind the pillar. Not entirely behind, but pretty close to. What?
He's behind the pillar.
Huh.
A lot of lowlights, though.
Caley says he was trying to bug and accidentally read banana breaded. So that's unfortunate. But he managed to get away from it without being highlighted, which is quite amazing actually. His little post surprising. Behind the pillar really saved him there.
I haven't played too much Panopticon, but I guess it's really important to think about that kind of positioning.
For the most part, yes, but anyone who stands behind the pillar at any point in time is immediately more suspicious.
Yeah.
Because of all the stuff you can do back there. Selection target comes over to be friendly, and that's fine because Caley's already done his flirt, so...
He's got a good bug opportunity.
He does, but he's got that book in hand. So, he wasn't able to capitalize on that. Looks like he's going to get that book put away. And it looks like he's going to get that off cleanly. Not even highlight as of yet. He's playing a very solid game here. Except for the red banana bread, but that went well nonetheless. Minute left to play as he steps in for his inspections. And this is crazy Caley, so he's probably just going to swap and go. Oh, actually he doesn't. The laser was too close, I guess, so maybe he'll see if he can find a bug somewhere. Again, he's like the least suspicious person in the entire party, so this is going quite well. He just needs to find that last mission before time runs out. Steps back into the statues. Uh-oh. Hello, laser. This could be bad. Oh, hits the green on the swap there. That might actually wind up saving him. He's not highlit, but I think Drawn is starting to get suspicious at this point.
That's going to be overtime.
That's definitely going to be overtime. 5 seconds left to play. Statue has not been swapped yet. There's the overtime on the green swap. Does Drawn remember who it was? I don't think he does. No, he doesn't. Takes the shot on bl00dw, and crazy Caley manages to pick up game number 2 as well. So good start for Caley so far. Can't see him in the chat. He confused the bl00dws. Oh, man. So, starting things out, Caley has a 2-0 lead. And Drawn onward. Drawn's gonna need to figure something out fairly soon because Crazy Caley's really damn good at this game.
He's got a lot of games.
Oh, yes, he does.
And he's been king of the hill forever.
Literally ever. Since the inception of Spy on the Hill, he's been the Spy on the Hill. Hopefully we will change that soon. Anyways, stepping into a game, Drawn onward's turn as the spy once again with Crazy Caley as the sniper. Once again, Panopticon, any 5 of 6. And Drawn onward, taking off the purloin, interestingly. I'm used to him removing the inspections, but he didn't do that last game either. That was a very terrifying bug. Got a highlight for it, but apparently wasn't suspicious enough to be shot for. Able to get a green BB out of it, though, so there's that. Lots of lowlights coming out for Crazy Caley, and Drawn is really not in the best of positions here. My chat is the best chat. And
that's the parrot's rendition of the Andy Griffith theme.
God, your parrot is so awesome. Oh, okay, he got a red test on one of his inspects, but he's out of side statue, so it won't be a problem. Oh, actually, he wound up cutting off an animation there. But I don't think the laser was in view, so that winds up being not too big a problem. 2 minutes and 30 left to play. 2 missions done. So Drawn onward is definitely on track. The chat loves your parrot, man. This is amazing. Alright. So 2 minutes left to play. 2 missions done. Keep in mind, though, Drawn onward has yet to do a single flirt, so he's going to have to start moving a bit here. He does manage to step in for a green there, so that'll certainly help. Drawn onward. He's playing too slow. He needs to do things. He's not doing enough things.
He's still got a drink in his hand, too.
He does, but he was able to get rid of that just now, so hopefully he'll be able to get something going on fairly soon. But with 1:30 left to play and 2 missions done, this is going to be difficult. Mind you, he does have 2 of his inspects done, and I don't think he's quite at 50% on the flirt, so that's going to suck. Finishes up his inspection right here. 1 minute left, and he's still Hylet. So drawn. Ooh, that was bouncing, but again, I don't think Caley saw it. He's not close enough to finish up his flirt here. 45 seconds left on the clock. He does pick up yet 1 more flirt, so he's going to need another flirt and another mission within 40 seconds. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be
He's going to have to
doable.
go for the swap. I don't think there's time to do a transfer.
Agreed. 30 seconds left to play as Drawn steps into the statues.
Unless he gets a green here, Caley's
That's not what a green test looks like. Oh,
He's
God.
gotta put it down and go get that flirt.
Bullets happen, and Crazy just wins again, and that was a little bit unfortunate. Drawn hard, man. He plays so slowly sometimes. Time management just isn't there. So, that will bring it back to Mr. Crazy Caley's turn on the spiral. And Drawn really does need to start finding an answer to this. He's down by 3 right off the bat. Not the best of starts. And Crazy Caley starts things off with a yellow book in hand. He is Hylet, though. Ooh, going for the transfer behind the pillar. Not entirely hidden. You could actually see the head turn there, but I don't think Drawn really noticed. It's very unusual for people to go to soft transfers on this map, even with the ability to use pillars as cover, but in my experience, it can wind up working quite well. So, Crazy Caley picks up a really nice green flirt there. Yellow microfilm in pocket. So, 3 minutes left on the clock, but I'd say Caley's on track, even though he doesn't have any missions done. Picks up a quick twitch, not able to hit another green test there, but that's fine. Caley does love his his twitch flirts, sorry, on this map, so we'll see if he's able to do it again. He does go for it. Oh god, that was a really dangerous spot to do it, but he was able to get it done without any issue. Goes in for the bug, gets that off without any issue. That's 2 missions. Oh god! Never mind, that wasn't without any issue. Alright, so Drawn does indeed pick up a win. That was a pretty darn good shot there, actually. I'm impressed. The angle that was at, it wasn't the easiest bug to see by a long shot, but Drawn was able to get it done, so he's able to shut down Caley's momentum for the time being as he steps back into the spiral. Let's see if he's able to keep this going. And he starts things out at the statues, but not a middle statue, and he's getting highlight for it anyways, so he just swapped. So, okay.
And still staying for the inspect.
That is a ballsy move. That is a ballsy move. He was really going all in on Caley not having seen that statue before he picked it up. Let's see what happens. Caley sees the statue and just shoots Drawn in the back of the face.
Yep.
So, that didn't work. Caley said, if it had swapped to anything other but the head, he would have gotten away with it, but... Oh well. What can you do? 50-50 shot, didn't quite hit it. Those early swaps are really dangerous, but when you manage to get them off, they can actually wind up being huge helps. It's just getting them off is really hard. So, once again, Crazy Caley up by 3, and doing the drawn onward thing, starting at the statue. He does go for the swap there, too. I think Drawn may have just barely gotten a glimpse of it before the swap went off, but we shall see. Able to get 2 inspects off of that. Drawn sees the statue, and he doesn't know. Alright. So, Crazy Caley able to get away with the early swap. Does pick up a highlight, but that's fine. I'm still not entirely sure if the swap for the early highlight's a good trade, but it all depends on how suspicious it makes you. Oh, God! Crazy Caley just got caught trying to do a Twitch flirt, but I don't think he actually took a bullet for it. Ah, he's actually survived that somehow. Alright. Steps in for the banana bread. Should be able to get this done without too much issue. Hits the green on it too, so that's going to be helpful. So, 2 inspects done. 2 flirts done, technically, but they weren't the best. If he's able to pick up a green here, and he doesn't, so not able to finish that up too quick, but... Oh, look, shoot. Snaps died. That, what did Snaps do? Did you see anything, or?
No, I didn't.
Alright, so, apparently Snaps died for some reason. That's fine. So, once again, Drawn Onward is falling behind quite significantly now. He's 4 down after 6 games. So, he died of natural causes. Bullets are natural causes in Spy Party. Bullets are like the only cause so far in Spy Party, until Poison Drinks comes in, which is going to be cool. But yeah, Drawn Onward, down by 4 after 6 games, would really, really like to pick up this win here. But with Drawn Onward on the play, it might be a little bit difficult. It does get a quick flirt. Should be able to get a second one without too much trouble. Looked for a moment like he was about to get caught out on the Twitch, but Crazy Caley didn't show up quite in time, so Drawn Onward got away with that without too much issue. Drawn Onward seems quite happy about something up in his little window up there, as he steps in to see if he can pick up his final flirt without being too suspicious about it. And the positioning he's in that conversation should help him. Does indeed finish up that flirt. So, got the seduce done pretty quickly, which is going to be huge for Drawn Onward, because it means he doesn't have to worry about it later on. Steps into the statues for what's probably just going to be a single inspect, and picks up a highlight while he's at it. No, he is actually able to get out the second one as well. So that worked out pretty well. So,
looked like he was considering a bug attempt there.
Looked like he was. Goes for the briefcase instead. Might be able to find something on the return if the... Oh, never mind. The ambassador moved. Has another chance for his bug attempt, but gets blocked by Brown Dress. Drawn Onward is just not having a whole lot of luck here. Should be able to finish up his inspects without too much trouble, but there are only 2 minutes left to play, so... Once again, Drawn Onward falling into the trap of moving a little bit slowly, but keep in mind, Seduce is done, so... With luck, he won't have too much trouble getting 3 missions done in a pair of minutes. A pair of minutes? That's interesting phrasing. Anyways, the banana bread goes off, and once again, Drawn Onward is on track. I don't know what that pathing was, but that's okay. Steps in to the yellow bookcase to get started on his microfilm. Steps away. Looks like he's heading toward the red bookcase, but got blocked off and made a pretty nice redirect into the conversation, actually. I've certainly seen much worse. One minute left to play as he moves to put away that red book, but I get blocked by the ambassador. Man, Drawn Onward is just not having much luck. 40 seconds left to play. Might be able to get the return and the bug off at more or less the same time, but... No, decided not to go for the bug. Maybe he was just at a bad angle for it and couldn't do it due to the book, but he just apparently dies. So this is why people go for the microfilms quickly, so they're not seen at bookcases while they already have suspicion on them, because that's when people actually remember.
Mm-hmm.
So, Drawn Onward. I don't know, he's having a rough night.
What's the score at?
Score is 1-6 in favor of Crazy Caley.
Mm.
Yeah. Warning track asking what the noise is. bl00dw0lf has a parrot.
That's right.
Which is just fun to listen to. He was singing before, which was quite enjoyable.
Oh.
Alright. Oh, man. Oh, apparently Crazy Caley was trying to just not tell Warning Track what was making the sound to try and screw with him. That would have been funny. I should have let that go, man. Oh well. Warning Track wants to know if you taught him how to say banana bread
that's
yet.
a great idea, Warning Track.
This has to happen. Anyways, back to Spy Party. Crazy Caley is the spy this time around. Immediately starts things off at the red bookcase. Going for some transfers early. Actually going for the soft transfer this time. Oh god, that was so dangerous! I would pick the exact wrong time to zoom in. Oh man, that would have been bad. Holy mackerel. Yep. Able to get the red microfilm into his pocket without any issue. And somehow, Crazy Caley has a good start to the game as he moves in for his first flirt. Wow, that was terrifying. No green test on the flirt, but that's fine. Should be able to get that in 2 more. It's always interesting watching... Twitch flirt just happened. But it's always interesting watching people do soft transfers on this map because of how easy it is to get away with hard transfers. Doing the actual action tests is somewhat underutilized on this map, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So, Crazy Caley. No missions done yet, but really close to getting the flirt done, and with the red microfilm in pocket. About 2 minutes and 10 left to play, so he is a bit behind schedule, but should be able to get both his flirt and his inspects done here if he plays his cards right, but I don't think he's going to actually get the flirt. No, he doesn't manage to get that off. That's a shame. Perfect positioning for it, too. Does get the inspects, though. Crazy Caley steps in for the BB and immediately steps out afterwards. So, and then, all right, somebody dies. Crazy Caley once again picks up the game. Crazy Caley's putting out some pretty darn solid play tonight, and drawn onward, you can tell he's a little bit off his game. He's not playing quite as smoothly as he usually does. And the combination of those two is just resulting in a little bit of a rough night for Mr. Onward, but he actually just bails from the statues. Doesn't want to have that happen again. That was an awkward but effective bug. Alright. That was successful.
We're still playing on Panopticon.
We are. Well, with Drawn, the way he tends to play things is he'll do 10 on one map, and then he'll switch maps and play 10 on another map.
Okay.
So, we should be in for 2 more games of Panopticon after this before we switch things up. Looks like he's going for the briefcase fairly early, but with... Ooh, that was actually pretty good briefcase movement there. Got beaten to the punch and left at a good time. I think the only reason he's not low-lit is the ridiculously awkward position he's got in the conversation here. Oh! Apparently Caley got really confused because he thought Drawn Onward had the briefcase while standing in the conversation.
Yeah, I was watching Caley's screen. He had that sync bug where the briefcase was in his hands, but it was actually...
Okay. So, yes. That was silly. So, takes out a red book, and steps in to... Wow, that was a fast banana bread. That was pretty nice move there. People don't often do that for fear of hitting the white on it and looking really obvious, but it does the same thing with the flirt, and that was quite nice. Really ballsy fake, too. And Drawn is playing a really good game here. He let off a few good lowlights off of it, but 4 missions done with 2 minutes left to play and no highlight? This is looking awesome for Drawn. And it looks like he's just going to see if he can step into the statues and go for the inspects, but wasn't able to find a middle statue on that, so he's probably just going to go do the whole statue sidestep thing and get it done like that. He's not suspicious enough that he might be able to get it off, but he just now picked up a highlight. I think he's actually going to get away with this. Yeah, it doesn't look like Caley is inclined to shoot. Drawn Onward able to finish that up without any issue. And finally, Drawn picks up yet another game.
Alright.
So, knock on wood, the comeback has begun. That was a hell of a game. Holy mackerel. He did a lot of cool stuff there. That was really neat. I liked that. I really liked that. So, drawn onward. Just to pick up his second game in fine style. And for game number 10, Crazy Caley picks up the spiral, looking to try to win that game back. With drawn onward, with the rifle, looking to close the gap a bit. That's not how bugs work. But able to get a hard transfer while he's moving. He's moving really fast here.
He got that
Caley
banana
does
bitter
this
right off.
sometimes. Yeah, I can't see whether or not he's highlight because of Drawn's bar he has at the bottom of the screen.
Right.
So I think he is. He got a flirt off, and he's hanging into the statues now. He is, in fact, highlight, so I think he definitely got some suspicion, either from the banana split or the microfilm transfer, but other than that, he's doing pretty well. Only able to get one inspect done on the statues there, but that's fine. He's going to have to step back into the statues once anyways, as he goes for the briefcase, interestingly enough. I'm disappointed you didn't take a drink there, Caley. So, Crazy Caley, with 2 and I guess I'd call it 2/3 missions done. He's got about 2 minutes and, 30 left on the clock?
20? 30?
Yeah. About that now. So, steps in for his bullets, apparently. That's fine. That's not where that sentence was going, but, you know, it works. And after 10 games, Drawn Onward has picked up 3. Even though Crazy Caley has 7, Drawn is the one with the momentum under his belt. And at this point, I'm pretty sure we're going to switch maps. Nice to get some variety going. Wow, they're really talking about this one. I wonder what the conversation's about. There's not much going on in the logs missions-wise, because not many missions were actually completed, but the logs are there for any of you who are interested. At least the bottom of it is. Oh, that's awesome. Apparently Drawn caught him for, like, stopping talking without anyone else in the CC talking over him. So that's amazing. No one notices that kind of stuff on Panopticon. That's fantastic. But we are heading in to the balcony now. And Drawn is going to start things off as the spy. He does have 1 flirt. It was in a pretty bad position, but he did hit the green test on it, so wound up working out for him. Should be able to finish it up with 2 more. At this point, he's just waiting to try to get a banana bread off, but people are leaving rather than entering conversation, so he's going to have a bit of trouble with that. Luckily, Seduction Target steps out of convo as well, so should be able to get another flirt in for pretty much for free. Does pick that flirt up without any trouble. So now would probably be a fairly good time to step out of convo. It's got 57. Oh! Never mind, Seduction Target left again. So he's going to need to find a banana bread somewhere in here as well. Thank you, Seduction Target. Oh my goodness. Here's the BB coming off. gets that done without any issues. He's still not high-lit, and seduction target has been being fairly suspicious, so we'll see if he takes a bullet. There's the mission countdown coming off here, and it looks like Drong was able to pick up that game in fine form. He was indeed. So, once again, knock on wood, but remember that comeback I was talking about? All right. I don't look at the sniper side of things enough. Should probably do that more often, especially on the balcony, because there's only so much a spy can be doing on this map. I'm just not used to spending time in the sniper view. It'll be easier when we have spectation and replays, and I can have the little green arrow over the spy's head so we can keep track of him easily.
Can't wait.
Indeed. Expectation replays are going to make me a very happy Tobo. So, looks like we're going to be stepping into the next game here. Crazy Caley as the spy. Drawn onward as the sniper on classic balcony. Hello, Ambassador. That was a dangerous bug, and it didn't turn out well. Oh, wow. That was a fast game.
There's another win for Drawn.
Yep. Win for Drawn. So, more balcony. More balcony. Wow, you might actually be able to get a bug off here. Does go for it. And gets it off clear. Oh, never mind. Looked like he had that, and then he didn't. That's alright. That was a pretty darn good streak for Drawn. What was that, 4 games in a row?
Something like that.
Yeah, pretty good after the way things started out. So, once again, Crazy Caley on the spy roll, drawn onward as the sniper, in a fantastic position to start this flirt off, which is always where you want to be at the beginning of a game of balcony. Able to hit the green test with that too, so that's gonna be very nice. So he does pick up a highlight at this point in time. He's got his banana bread done. He's got one nice flirt done. Oh yeah, he does get neutral lit. So, Crazy Caley is actually in a really good spot here. It's possible that he'll actually be able to... Is it possible to get the flirt done in one more? I can't really see the numbers from here.
51.
51, so yeah, it's definitely possible. There's that flirt to finish it up. Hits the green once again. And wow, that was a really solid game from Crazy Caley there. Not much Drawn could have done about that one. I'm pretty sure that's a game that only Viravo could have pulled off on the sniper side. But Drawn, ready to get back into things, steps on to the balcony. Again, in a fairly good position for this first flirt. Not able to capitalize with the green test, but that is
everybody talking
all
at the same time.
That's always helpful. Oh God! And then that happened. That is just unfortunate. Okay, well, Looks like the king is going to continue to do his beating people thing that he does. Getting ready to step back on the classic balcony once again, this time with Crazy Caley as the spy and drawn onward as a sniper as soon as he actually presses the button. It's drawn, what? I'm gonna drink some water. There we go! Game starts! Wow, section targets are being very kind on the balcony this time around. Oh, apparently what they were talking about is Drawn said well job instead of good job.
Oh.
Okay. So then a shot happened. And Crazy Caley picks up another point. I think Drawn was trying to go mind party on that one. So, once again, starting things off with the flirt. Not a very good flirt, but you take what you get sometimes on balcony. Unless you're Veery. At which time, if you don't like it, you just red flirt and go for it anyways.
You red flirt and then you add time.
Yes. No, you red flirt and then chase to the windows and then bug while moving to the other windows and then add time even though you're already done missions. Speaking of bugs, bugging happened. Well done, Drawn. Well done indeed. You can see Drawn like cheering in the corner there. That was fun. So, yeah. That always feels awesome when you can get a bug off on balcony, doesn't it? Alright. So, back to Caley's turn. Back to Draw not pressing the button for a while, but here we go. Time has happened. Okay. Alright. Good start. Drawn noticed. Drawn totally noticed.
Not a good start.
Not a good start. Now all Drawn has to do is wait for confirmation. Interesting tactic stepping out of conversation early there, especially without talking. That can sometimes be disconfirming, which makes a really good move there, but Drawn is able to pick up one neutral light at this point. He steps back into conversation. Well, hello there, seduction target. A lot of patience coming out of Crazy Caley. Oh, okay. It was a green test.
Oh.
I don't care if it was a green test. He dies anyways. So, Drawn onward, starting to pick up some games again. Current scoreline is 7-11 in favor of Crazy Caley. So, Drawn back to being down by 4, which is pretty good considering at one time he was down by, what, 7? No, 6.
Yes.
He was down by 6 at one point. I think that's the worst it got. Well, looks like Drawn is on the play once again. We're going to be heading back in the balcony, I can only assume. Sticking with classic balcony, so I need 2 of 3, no purloin. My chat continues to be the best chat. And we start this game off with a quick flirt. went for the reverse drive by Bug. The arm went into orange dress, so it was a pretty low risk reverse drive by attempt, but didn't wind up working out for him, which is, all right. Not a big deal. Managed to get away with that without taking a highlight, so no problem at all. Though the white test on the BB with one person out of conversation might be a little bit more of an issue. 3 lowlights, 3 highlights.
And then the banana bread seals it.
Yeah, I think that was a fake BB. And then you got the green test, but you still died. That's alright.
His other 2 highlights were at the windows. So it was over.
Oh, that just wait, why did he do a fake BB? He must have been trying to flirt. That's the only explanation I can think of. That doesn't make sense. Second target wasn't even in conversation. Does not compute. Anyways, more spy party. Crazy Caley as the spy, drawn onward as the sniper. Hello, Ambassador. How are you doing today? Oh, no bug. That's fine. Probably a good idea, actually. It was pretty darn exposed there, and close enough that the hand would have been fairly visible on the other side. Able to get a window flirt, though, so that's going to be incredibly helpful. Crazy Caley continues spending all the time at the windows and getting low lit for it. Steps in to conversation once more. Should be able to pick up the last flirt here without any trouble, and he does just that. Now all he has to do is banana bread, and he's got this game in the bag as he continues to just be low lit. So, half lowlights, half highlights for drawn. Problem is, Caley's in the wrong half. Another position for a bug, but there's no reason to go for it at this point. Just goes to pick up the banana bread. Gets that off. Absolutely no trouble. Managed to get somebody else shot. And Crazy Caley is once again starting to scoop up games like ice cream. I don't think Drawn can come back from this in 7 minutes.
Not likely.
I really don't think so. He's down by 6 again. My chat is so awesome. Crazy Caley, bring forth the royal ice cream scoop. I have a really hilarious mental image in my head of, like, who would we have? Like, one of the newbies, like, presenting a golden diamond-studded ice cream scooper to Crazy Caley, one of those big fluffy red pillow things.
You'd have like diamond-encrusted ice cream. Just eat diamonds and gold.
Wait, what? How does that even happen? We could have diamond-flavored ice cream, I guess.
Pure carbon.
I don't know how that works either, but... Oh man, this cast just got awesome. Now I want ice cream. So, that was fun. Anyways, more Spy Party. We're heading into Courtyard 2 now for the last few games, which is going to be fun. Starting things off with Drawn Onward on the play. Crazy Caley as the sniper for the game. And let us get this thing underway. It is going to be any 4 of 6. And a very quick banana bread into flirt coming off there for Drawn onward. The talk may have come off a little bit fast after the banana bread. Didn't really have time to let Caley see that he wasn't in fact talking there. So that's fine. Drawn onward with a nice fast start as he steps into the statues to get some inspections done. Gets through that without any trouble. Picks up a highlight just for going to the statues, but that's fairly inspected. Oh, hello there, seduction target. You are a friendly person today. So, drawn onward, 2 minutes left to play, 2 missions done, and 2 flirts done. This is looking nice for Mr. Onward here.
Absolutely.
Oh man, it's so hard to watch games when my chat is doing this. Oh, I love doing this show so much. So, last flirt comes out. Able to get that seduce done. And with 1:30 left to play, all he needs to do is find a hardtail somewhere. Not too bad a bounce there. Could have been better. Looks like he's looking for a bug opportunity, but the ambassador just nopes. So, that's a little bit unfortunate. 50 seconds left on the clock. Drawn is, in fact, high lit, but I don't think he's particularly high up on the suspect list.
No.
Just kind of hanging out for a bit. 35 seconds left to play. And sometime soon, Drawn's gonna have to make a play somewhere. Might be able to get the reverse draw. Oh, God! It's okay, it's okay. We're alive. We're not dead. We're not dead. 15 seconds left on the clock. Quickly, to the ambassador! That was not suspicious at all. Hello there, Damon. Oh, man. That was just unfortunate.
Well, I had to make a move.
But they really have to go for that bug. If you went to the statues for a swap or called Toby over, I think you would have had a bit of a better chance than doing a 180 window bug for no apparent reason. That did not go particularly well. We've got enough time for one more game, I think. So we're gonna play this, and we're gonna leave it at that. Drawn on, we're down by 7 at this point, but that's okay. He definitely looks like he's having a fun time. So, Crazy Caley gonna finish things off as the spy. Drawn onward as the sniper. That's not good. Caley went all in on the green test and did not get a green test. Well, at least he's alive. He's very high lit, but he's alive.
If he tries to do another banana bread, he's
just gonna be shot in the face. It's not gonna be good. Well, Ambassador decides to get snuggly. This is probably not... Actually, he's in a fantastic position for the bug and gets it off without any issue. So, never mind what I was about to say.
He just got low lit.
What? What?
I don't know why.
Okay. Sure. Go with that.
He must not have been seen at the statues.
I don't know. But yeah, we're going to call it there. It's been an hour. Drawn onward finishes things down by 8. Final scoreline was 7-15 in favor of Crazy Caley, because Crazy Caley. And yeah, we're pretty much done. It was nice to have you on the show, man. I've been looking forward to this for a while now.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. All right, it's nice to hear your parrots sing as well. All right. So, yeah, we're pretty much done. You have anything you want to say before we close this thing out?
Nope, nothing in particular. Thanks for having
All
me.
right. Well, thanks for coming on. It's been fun. And I guess, let me just go through the basic announcements, I suppose. Spy on the Hill happens on probably Friday, because it's usually Friday. Occasionally it's not, but it's usually Friday at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. It's awesome. If you don't watch it, you should totally watch it. And then we're going to have the standard show on Sunday, and then another Friendship Cast next Tuesday. Thanks again for coming on the show. And until next time, this is Deboshi and Bloodwolf, signing off.